Is the widespread use of facial recognition technology an invasion of privacy or a necessary tool for public safety?
I think with most things, as convenience rises, risk also rises. As we move away from cash into credit cards and digital banking, it's a lot easier, but now you have a lot more risk to having it stolen and online scams. I was extremely annoyed, sort of pissed off when I was coming back into the United States from Europe a few years ago, and I walk up to the counter in customs, and they say stand in front of this. It was like a Logitech like C920 webcam. I walk up to it. Don't give them any information about myself. Don't say my name or anything. I just stand up in front of this camera and stare at it, and then they're like, "Hello, EJ Donahue, and welcome back to the United States." I was like, uh, that makes me feel uncomfortable. So on one hand, I think people in um, like predicaments, especially in the first world countries that use facial recognitions to unlock their phones, and then their phones can fill in their passwords using facial recognition. That is a concern, a huge concern. It also has the benefit of traveling. If someone's trying to play around with name and paperwork, well, we have your face. And I think for that risk, is it worth it? For security, it is worth it, but there has to be things implemented where people can't take your face, which I don't even know if you can. Like if I stole someone's phone, I looked up their Facebook page or their LinkedIn and then held their phone up to the camera on the phone, if it would unlock the phone, and then I would have access to all their data. So in that sense, it's scary. But again, I think it's just weighing convenience versus risk.
Like I'm seeing people now pull up photos and AI is generating corporate headshots for them. Like you can create any kind of photo basically from an old photo of you. And that scares me too, that anybody can just use it. If you do give more people the choice as to what is being used with facial recognition and what is not, there's probably a lot of stuff that, like you mentioned banking or even just apps. Like there's probably apps like TikTok that have it in their terms and conditions, but how many times do people even read that stuff when they're signing up for it? Companies are probably hiding it in places that they know people are too lazy to look.